Hello guys, welcome back to my video here. Today I'm building my house in Minecraft, or I'm continuing my house. Last time I built this section here, which is the second part. I was building this offline. I started up building on the wall, and I'll add the design and stuff later on. Sorry, I've got joystick like crazy. But I'll add the design and stuff later on after I get this built up. But for now, this is what it looks like, and this is what I have for the flooring and stuff for each of the details. What I've been doing is adding the stairs on each one of these, and then I'll go in and add the details like pottery, flowers, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. For how I'm building this, I'm going to see if I can build this like each block being one higher than the last. So stairs are right there. This stairs, I'm not going to have stairs like this. This causes confusion. I need a block here, so this can go here. And what I'm doing is I'm adding this detail all the way across, and it might not look pretty, but it will do the best. For how I'm doing this, I'm just making sure it's one step higher than it was last time. So for whenever I add to this, it's just a continuous wall outwards, and instead of just one minor setback for the build itself. If you guys like this this type of content, please leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment on what you want me to build next or what you want me to play next. My next video, I saw a game that I thought was going to be really fun, and I'm going to try to play it. It's like Goat Simulator or something, and I'm going to see if I can play it because it looked interesting, and I would like to try to play something new and inventive. But like I said earlier, if you like this type of video, just let me know down below this video in general, on if I should continue with this channel or not. If not, then I'll just delete this channel, I guess. But I like playing video games. I just don't do it often because, like I said in one of my previous videos, I have work to do and I've got like a job to do, so I can't do it as often as other Minecraft YouTubers do it. But I will record as often as I can to make it as fair and as equal as I can to for you viewers out there. Also, thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate your guys' support. And I hope you guys continue to support me further on in these videos. Right now, I'm going to continue building this side of the wall section before I go on to the left side, and I do the same thing to the other section. What I'm doing here is I'm adding these nether bricks to the wall, to each wall, to create like this higher slope before I add any glass and stuff. It makes it easier, and I found that out a little bit later than I should have in my previous video, and I should have done this first instead of like trying to build it section by section. But oh well, they say you can't learn unless you make a few mistakes along the way. So I'm not really a good builder. I'm not a great builder. I'm not a fast builder either. I just like building in general. And that's okay. No one needs to be fast. Unless you're like a speed builder, then that's perfectly fine. But I don't expect people to be fast, and I don't expect people to expect me to be fast in general. That came out weird and unexpected. These are note blocks, and I'll go around and I'll name all the blocks that I'm using if you guys are wanting to try to build this type of build. Honestly, I understand if you don't, because it's not exactly the greatest build out there, but hey, it's worth something. And in my book, any build is better than nothing, as long as it's not inappropriate. Anyways, I'm using oak logs for the support area for the outside layer here, and I'm using black polished stone for the outer rim, which is this like rim right here. For detail, I am using glass plane for the windows, and I'm using polished black stone stairs for the roofing. I'm using stone for the bridge area just to fill it in to match everything up and to fill in any gaps that I break. I'm using note blocks for the flooring, and for just design details in general. And I'm also using nether brick for the walls, or the interior walls design for the house itself. Now, I'm using jungle door for the door frames itself, and I'm using slabs for the top of the roof and for just to fit into the rest of the build to make the build even out or level or more evenly. Because one thing I dislike in a build itself, or this is my personal opinion, is that I don't like it when a build is not even. If it's like 36 on one side and 24 on the other side, and it just doesn't look great. I just like, I wouldn't. That shows you that I downloaded it. That, please ignore that, please and thank you. Anyways, it just shows you that I it just makes it look not right. And if it's not a great build, I would probably try to fix it and make it better, because I do not like it when the builds or the building in general is not correctly straightened. Because like if you go to add on to it and it's in a like a slanted slope, because a lot of builds have that like a staircase slope to where it's like in one slanted area. But if you wanted to add to it, you would literally have to level it out first, which makes it incredibly hard and difficult to build something in general. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to build the way I build it. That's not what I'm saying at all. Uh, what I am saying is that that is my personal opinion on how I build things, and how I'll probably continue to build things. That's 3. I need 2. And I make sure to have everything as equal as possible when it comes to my builds, so that way everything is level throughout the entire thing. Now this, granted, is not level at all because it's like going upwards. However, that is a design choice of in general. I'm going to destroy that. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy it all the way. Actually, I'll keep that one there, because I'm gonna add like a long hallway, and it's gonna continue on this entire island. I'm slowly gonna have the trees and stuff removed. And if you guys want to add to this main house in general, let me know what you want me to add to it and what I should build next, because or what I should add to the house itself. Now, it's not going to look pretty, granted, if you add different color blocks and stuff, but this build is a communication or community service for everybody, and it's not supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to resemble it's supposed to resemble like the ability to combine our minds and stuff like that, which I guess is like a weird way to say it. I don't know how to pronunciate that in a better way, except for just to be as one person. And that's kind of my whole idea for this house. Is the house is our thoughts, and we each have our own different opinions on it and how it's supposed to look. And as of right now, this is how my house looks as the builder, but I would also like to see your guys' inputs on the house itself, and then I'll add them to the details. Now, granted, it won't be the way you probably imagined it, but it will be the blocks. And if you guys have buildings yourself that you want to build, or you want me to build in general, or schematics is the correct terminology for that you want me to just place on this world, I don't care if it's bad as long as it's not inappropriate, then I'll build them. I placed the seed for this world in one of my previous videos for anybody who wants to join. It is a public server, however there is no griefing or swearing on this server whatsoever. I do not take kindly to people who swear. That is one thing I cannot and will not tolerate. However, I won't force anybody to go against what they believe in, because that's their decision, that's their choices, and I will give warnings if I hear someone swear or say cuss words, because I do record on every Saturday or so, just to for my content and video, and that to just basically have these videos out for people for any age. Sorry, I got distracted. For any age out there, and swearing is just one of those like things that I do not want to encourage for the next generation. Like, other people are already doing that, so I would rather not be involved in that. But other than that, I wouldn't try to enforce you, because you have the right of freedom of speech, and that's your choice to make. However, I would ask kindly not to swear on my videos. Or whenever I'm recording. That's all I'm asking. And if that can be established within the premises, then that would be perfectly fine. Crap. Dang it. I said crab, by the way. But other than that, I don't mind what you guys do. I don't mind how you build, and I don't mind how things are built as long as they aren't appropriate. That is rule 3. No inappropriate builds on this server in general, which I mean, I guess, sure, yeah, people like to build stuff, but I mean like a body anatomy, or even the just parts in general. I'm just going to keep it at that for the best of all content, even including YouTube's rules. No parts like that. That would be a no-no. The house will be, if you build a house that is inappropriate on the server, you will have a 30-day notice to take it down and to rebuild something better. And if it isn't taken down by the end of the 30 days, you will be, give me a second. You will be banned for an hour or maybe 2, because you have been given that warning prior to the warning itself. Now, I'm not going to punish people just because I am the server owner. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what this is for at all. This is I don't need that there. This is not a warning. This is a rule that I'll have on my channel in general, that there would be no cussing, swearing, or any inappropriate comments or builds on my channel. I'll have to stop this video for right now because I gotta go eat, but I'll be out there. I'll finish this build, and then I'll finish this build, and then I gotta go eat. And tomorrow or next Saturday I will be playing Goat Simulator. Last weekend I couldn't record because there was a voice in the background, but I'm recording today, so I hope you guys like my videos, and I hope this channel is good for you or your children, because this or that I'm doing somewhat of a good job for someone who's trying my best, at least, to say. Now I'm not saying I'm a great person. I can tell you that much. I'm not perfect. There's not a single perfect person in the world. But I do try my best, and then that's in my personal opinion is what matters the most. Granted, I don't do everything exactly by the book, and there are times, especially in Roblox, when I tend to just go off the rail or get upset, but I don't get mad I don't get mad for no reason, to like get upset or to get angry. I get mad or upset for just entertainment, and for just to make it sound not angry and agitated, but more to be on the side of comedy and just humor, really. Something that screams, hey, I'm mad, but I'm not mad at the viewers who are watching my videos. I'm mad at myself for being terrible at this game. Type mad. Now it's probably confusing, but that is the best explanation that I can give without being rude or disrespectful to anyone. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here at 18 minutes, and I'll continue this probably tomorrow. I'll probably record tomorrow to finish this, and next week I'll do Goat Simulator and see what else. Anyways, thank you for watching my videos. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe and a comment down below, and tell me how this house looks on the scale of 1 to 10. 1 being absolutely doo-doo dog water, and 10 being it's absolutely the goat, which, if you heard one of my previous videos, the goat is like the greatest of all time, and dog water is just nasty because it's like a dog slobber mixing with the water that you already placed into the bowl. But anyways, have a great day. Thank you for watching my videos, and goodbye.